This is the Misguided Meeples Podcast.
Gangs of roaming grandmas like one-upping each other in the comment sections. Look at my grandson. He's so amazing.
With your hosts, Eric.
You're an enemy to bird kind. Copious amounts of cocaine. Cold-skinned cabana boys.
Familiar names in research.
Then there's something wrong with you. You're certainly not very good.
And Natty.
Put it in prisoner visitor bums. It'd be a lot easier. Show me your tits. Family friendly content, without a doubt. Oh, I thought people kept chickens because they wanted eggs and kind of hated themselves.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is episode 17 of the Misguided Meeples Podcast, covering the bizarre and wacky news of the week. Welcome one, welcome all. Namaste. I'm joined by... Oh, is that actually me who doesn't have his phone on?
No, that was you.
All right. Anyways, we're here with Natty,
Yeah.
and we're here with Richard.
Hey,
Everybody say hi to Richard.
Richard's making his debut.
Yes.
long-time listener, first-time caller.
First time
How long have you had that line lined
calling
up?
in.
Yeah, let me call him. Gotta turn off my phone. So
You sound great over the phone, I have to say.
Silence your cell phones. I didn't do that. So
No.
It was probably me that the thing just happened. So anyways, here we are, New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, squeaking in a podcast right before we go and celebrate the new year. All dressed up to the nines except for Natty, because he didn't get the memo.
Yes, because
He
I don't
doesn't
know how to
use
social media.
Facebook. Yeah. So, what you gonna do? We are carried on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, and YouTube. We would greatly appreciate a subscribe, a like, or a review if you like this podcast. Only nice ones, though. Or we won't do a podcast next week. And
this is all on you.
we didn't do a last week.
Yeah, so
last
that's not an empty threat. We've done it.
We've done it now. We've taken hiatuses.
Yes.
If you want to keep this podcast, only nice reviews.
Yes.
Which,
There are tens of peoples out there who'll be very disappointed.
those tens of people will be
Yeah.
very disappointed.
Yeah.
And
The asylum's going to have to find something else to put on TV.
hey, we're not really on TV, so
We could be.
Yeah, but they're in asylums. They don't know any better.
it might be a better TV show, actually.
We'll just put a camera in the corner over there. Start recording this.
That's
Watch
true.
his studio
That
there.
might be like the better content,
Yes.
increasing our media. Can't find the fucking words right now. But
Yeah, it'd be a behind the scenes kind of shindig thing going on. Really, it really was. It's going to show how much we drink, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I think start a media empire.
how much we drink on a Monday night,
Yes.
even if it's not New Year's Eve.
Also, yes.
I'm sure that comes through anyways.
Yes, but it does.
Maybe. Yes.
I mean, we've done them sober, and they're not that much better.
No, it makes very little difference for the for the listening audience. For us, it makes a world of difference.
So yeah, we took last week off. So Merry Christmas, everyone.
This is
Or
a gift to
Kwanzaa,
you.
whatever you people do.
Our gift to you.
It's no
Merry
podcast.
Yeah, we should have quit after last week, but we're here. So
Yeah.
kind of, as long as this world continues to be weird, we'll continue this podcast. So
Yes.
Oh, this could be
And-
plenty weird.
endless content,
Yes.
endless content.
Thank you, Canada.
Also, like I said, New Year's Eve episode of the show. We are about to party in the new year, but first we're gonna talk about some weird shit.
It's what we do. It's all we know.
It's all we know how to do.
I can't wait
So-
for this because I kind of took a week off from just paying attention to the world. So everything's going to be completely new for me.
Well, we got some very light-hearted stories to different format today. We're gonna cover two stories, and then Natty and I we're gonna talk about and hash up some news stories that we liked this year that we covered.
And if it makes you feel better, I never know what's going on in the world, and I've managed to stick along this long.
No, fair. I'm on the same boat then.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, you want to cover the first one, Natty?
Yeah, let's get it started.
You like my first pick?
Oh, yes, I very much do. Come on.
What the fuck?
I blame your internet.
I blame my internet too.
Good. Man says he was shot after being mistaken for Bigfoot. And no, not by John McCain.
Yeah, how hairy was this guy to be mistaken for Bigfoot?
God, he must have been like a sideshow act. I mean, he was...
For sure.
Or maybe some guy in a ghillie suit.
Mm.
It's Sam.
Reminds me of Sam. Manhunt.
All right, so Lewis and Clark County Sheriff's Office tells us a man was practicing in the North Hills when he was forced to take cover after shots were fired in his direction. This is because he was allegedly mistaken for Bigfoot.
As you are.
As you are sometimes, yes. So apparently when the bullets stopped flying, probably, the good time to... Actually, I don't know if I would have come out at all. You poke your head up, that's when he's going to know he can get you. But anyway, he went over and pretty much like, what the hell are you doing? And the guy says, I was out hunting Bigfoot, thought he was Bigfoot. He said he wasn't. He said, no, he wasn't Bigfoot. And then the guy said, you should be wearing orange.
Wait, time out.
What
This
a
guy
dick
was
move.
started hunting for Bigfoot first.
Yes, that was the original intent.
As you do.
As you do.
Well, it's not my fault I shot you. You look like Bigfoot and not wearing orange. Bet you Bigfoot does wear an orange, though.
It's such a dick hunter move. Like, yes, you should be wearing orange, but like you're so unapologetic that you just fucking shot someone.
Yeah, it's just, it's beside the point. What I really wish they did is mention how tall the man in question was. Because if this guy was like 5'4",
Yeah.
like what's going on here? It's like 5'4" was a size 7.
This is very true. So, yeah, and then this guy ended up waiting a day to report this to the authorities, and then reported to the authorities. Like, you fucking got shot. This dude got shot in the woods, and he took a day. He was like, oh, wait, maybe I should, bring the police in on this, because some dude just fucking shot me.
Maybe he is Bigfoot. Bigfoot can just shrug that off. Keep going.
That's exactly what Bigfoot would say.
Yes, that's classic Bigfoot
He had to shave
excuse.
first before he went and reported it. That takes a day.
Hey, there you go. There's a little conspiracy.
Nah. People in their ham radios in their basement is going to go crazy over that one, Richard.
So yeah, I just don't know why you would wait a day to report it, but he did. So there you are. And
He wanted to give Bigfoot time to escape.
yeah, or he wanted to give the hunter time to escape. So
Yeah, maybe that's it. It's like, maybe he came down and was like, why are you... oh, damn it, Bubba, what are you doing here? And
Or we're going to keep going with the conspiracy. He did it so he could draw the hunter back out. That way he knows where he lives.
this could be also true. So anyway, I'm not really sure I'm gonna segue into this
There's
one.
really not a lot of riffing you can do there, yeah.
It's got to be something about bats, right?
Preferably not. So, anyways, how I'm gonna be feeling tomorrow. I'm gonna be feeling real sad, just like this goose and this gull. Goose and gull overdose on prescription pills left in a park.
They do that.
They are both recovering, but they found these prescription pills in the park, and the picture of it is hilarious. The goose is like on his back with like his feet straight up.
Yeah, it's pretty classic.
Classic like dead goose. And but apparently a caring citizen noticed hundreds of pills all over the grass in Huntington Beach yesterday. This is in California. The center said in a statement posted to Facebook, he saw the goose in distress and called animal control. There were other birds that may have eaten some, but they were able to fly away. So there might be more.
So, birds could be dropping out of the sky at all times as the drugs kick in.
There's going to be some really tired birds out there flying south the winter.
Yeah, or some inexplicable migrations like, oh, they flew north for the winter. I don't know what that's about.
They flew west.
Yeah.
There's nothing out there.
It's just going to be just as cold.
Pacific Ocean. Like,
Yeah,
what are they doing?
I don't know what
Why
the
is
plan
that
is.
one got a zigzag pattern going?
They're just kind of doing their own thing up there.
Perfect.
So, yeah. But luckily enough, these two birds were saved. Some quick responders helped out quite a bit, and they were able to get IV fluids for these birds, as you do. and it's not known who left the pills at the park.
Where are they getting IVs for birds?
I mean, where you get IVs for humans.
That doesn't make any sense. You just take a normal IV with a huge thing of saline and just pump it into a bird?
Yeah. Well, maybe it's probably like toned down a little bit, but like
it must have to be like the size of a Capri Sun. Like it can't be huge.
Yeah, they gotta do it in moderation. They're not gonna give like a IV bag made for a human to a bird.
Well, why not?
I don't know, but I assume you could probably do some damage to internal organs and shit.
I just have the image of like a bird Capri Sun now.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's going to be the new standard. People are going to have two. This is bird-centric medicine right here.
And why is that actually hard to believe? I mean, they're already taking pills. They have to have IVs now.
I know. It's true.
What I'm wondering is how hundreds of pills were left on a beach in California and nobody scooped them up. And that's nothing against you, California. Well, I think any state in the union, that seems like a probable thing.
Well, the birds scooped them up.
The birds are on it.
The birds were just like, we got this.
Fucking junkies. It's such junkies.
They're getting drunk in Minnesota, and now they're fucking taking pills in California.
Such
fucking birds.
It's going downhill fast.
Man, these birds—they're real sad about the world. Well, a good way to be sad about the world is to listen to our podcast. But let's start covering some stories of our favorite news stories of 2018. You want to start with yours, Natty? Even though it's not in order on our
that is quite all
high-tech Google Doc.
Super high-tech.
To bring in the new year, we'll talk about some of the stories. We'll rehash these stories. And I think Natty picked a great one for his favorite.
I like to think I still find the novelist who wrote How to Murder Your Husband, Charged with Murdering Husband to be by far the funniest to myself.
That was on my list. Made the top three.
I was surprised it wasn't the one you chose, actually. I was a little worried we double up on this.
I know. That was the thing. I felt like I had to do something different, but I actually was reviewing a couple more, and I was very happy with mine, but then we'll get into that. We'll get into why I'm sad about mine now.
I mean, for me, it's also just because I reviewed all the other titles of her books, and they're so fantastic.
Oh, certainly.
Just every single one of them. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen this many half-naked men on one Amazon page. It's fantastic.
How many has she wrote?
How many half-naked Amazon men have you seen on Amazon?
Many. Remember our discussion last week about Vladimir Putin? We just talked about Putin. There's all sorts of his mag's all over Amazon. You can see that everywhere.
Yeah.
Manly man he is. Oh yeah. Yeah, in case you missed it, Richard, we've got the wrong brother.
I had a Freudian slip. The naked Putin. I wish I saved that.
Yes.
I've seen pictures of Putin naked.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, what'd you say now?
Oh, I have. He's contractually obligated to say he has not.
Yes. It may be the picture of him getting out of the cold bath.
Yes.
Maybe. We cannot say. You got the wrong hero. You got the wrong cop. The wrong husband. Classic.
Yep.
The wrong seal. The wrong lover. It just keeps going along that right.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is a novel about women that can make terrible choices all the time.
Yeah, she was a self-published author on Amazon, and all of these novels that we're discussing were written by her. They're all just as corny as they look. Just by reading the synopsis, we can deduce that they're all as corny as they look.
It's pretty much the paperback porn you pick up at the airport because there's nothing else to do.
Right.
Yeah. Right here I got like the wrong seal, and then the wrong lover, and then Heart of the Holiday. Please tell me that's not hers. No, okay, sorry, it's a different author. I apologize for the writer of the Heart of the Holiday for lumping you in with those.
Different person, not Nancy Brophy.
Not Nancy Brophy.
Right. So, actually, a couple days after we covered your story, a little update to your favorite story, anyways. There was an update. She was arraigned after she was arrested.
Right.
And she pled not guilty to it. So she's going to fight in court, apparently.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And there hasn't been an update since. I mean,
that should be
August,
interesting.
I think. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so she's gonna fight this.
So we'll get feedback from this.
Yeah.
Ooh, upcoming.
Yeah.
I like it.
2019, we'll be hearing about Nancy Brophy again.
Oh.
I'm excited. I want to hear more about this case. I really do.
Also, everyone just note that Eric offhandedly knew her name.
Yeah.
It's gonna put
I know. I know who this woman is.
Yes. I've only read 3 of them, but I know who she is.
So anyways, from murder to sexual harassment, we go to my favorite story of the year.
Yes, we do.
And my favorite story of the year was a story we covered. Woman sues ex-roommate for $1.2 million for training her parrot to sexually harass her. Now, we had a lot of fun with this story.
That we did.
We did. We had tons of fun. And there's only one problem with it. It's not real.
Awkward.
That's sad. I kind of want that one to be real.
It was good. It was really compelling. There was a lot of detail. But unfortunately, it was fake. It was fake news. It was very, very sad.
That is sad.
I know. So I was trying to do updates on all the stories that we did, and yeah, it's fake.
It's a false story. So now you folk have been listening to me see me say show me your tits repeatedly for no reason.
Oh, I actually got this one.
You are fake news.
There you go.
There it is. Perfect.
Oh, maybe this one.
Show me your tits. Yeah,
that
that's
one's
it.
I love that drop.
Remember, the animal may be fake, but that you saying
that will live forever. Thank you, fake news.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, that's basically it for the podcast today. Pretty short and sweet. We got to get to partying.
I got one I'm going to throw in.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite one was the one that eventually beat a 2-parter. It was the baked lobsters.
Yes.
Classic.
the baked oh, that was a good one. That was actually...
That's right, because we had follow-up right away.
We had a follow-up right away. Basically, like, it was like we had... The new story came out, and then, like, the main board of, like, something came in and was just like, no, you actually can't fucking do that.
No, they straight up did a raid. Like, nah. Not only can you not do this, we're taking your weed and your lobsters.
To be able to do it.
Yeah, the woman, the owner, actually wanted to fight that story, and fight the ruling on that, because she was arguing that in a very snarky way that she cooked the lobsters at a temperature that was high enough, which was 420 degrees, in order to melt away the THC.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't have to do 420 degrees.
No, you do.
THC.
No, you do.
It's actually overkill.
Exactly 420
So I think it's
degrees.
like 300 and something degrees to get rid of the THC.
But where's the theatrics in that?
But that is a good story. I do appreciate that. It definitely made the short list for me too. But the one I picked was fake. And I didn't realize that until today, right before we were doing the podcast. I was like, oh, maybe I should add an updates.
That's perfect. Because then now we are redeemed, and it'll be 2019, and all sins are wiped away.
Yes. There will be no more fake news from us.
Yes. Until we see something that we think is real news is actually fake news.
There was one story that we actually almost ran with because, and luckily enough, recently we've been doing a lot of fact checking before we actually run the stories and talk about them.
Yeah.
But there was one story that was like yoga teacher gets his own dick stuck in his mouth or something like that.
Oh, that's right.
And he had to get it like surgically removed. And it was a fake story. It wasn't actually real. That didn't happen.
I sure hope not.
If it did happen, we would have talked
Great
about
HR for the yoga studio. It's like, look what he can do. Imagine you being able to bend your body in that way.
Weirdly, the first yoga studio has... Yeah, the first yoga studio has like 90% male participation.
It'd be close to 100, I think.
It really would be.
I think women would be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the place where, men are sucking their own dicks.
Yeah.
Every guy's tried it once, right? Right? Don't look at me like that.
It's weird. It's just a room full of single men. I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either.
I've never tried that before.
No, never. No.
Never ever. I'm not flexible enough to do that.
No, I'm not either.
I do yoga. I wouldn't be able to get anywhere close. Anywhere close. Be so far away.
Maybe if you like didn't have many ribs.
Yes. It didn't have a big gut too.
There's that. That's worth it though. Come on, let's be honest.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Drinking and eating is fun.
Take that one home, kids.
Oh, I hear music. Are they blaring music out there? Oh God! I hope that wasn't the whole podcast. Jesus.
Did you take your medication?
No, I'm hearing music. No, it's definitely from there. My mic's picking it up. Oh Jesus!
Oh boy!
Hopefully it didn't pollute the audio at all.
Now we got copyright.
Yikes! Yeah, got taken down. We are on YouTube actually. Just the audio portion of it.
In case you heard that song, the credit goes to her by her.
Add that in post.
Yeah, that's the thing we had in post. Because our credits, we have to.
It will be like a cover up from the other day. Like, this music is from. This music's from Nelly.
Nelly. It's Get Low. Oh my God, that was bad. That was a bad.
It was amazing.
Because in our show notes it was 15. I didn't change it, and it was episode 16.
So worth it.
But anyways, no hiatus next week. We're planning on doing an episode again next week, and we'll see how that goes.
It'll be good.
We'll announce where we're gonna be doing that from when we're there, and
yes,
we'll see how it goes. Taking this on the road, though.
Yes.
Nothing should go bad.
Nothing will go bad at all. I mean,
well, we've set the bar so high.
This podcast can be shit.
But it's gonna be funny.
Men on the street, bring people in.
Just bring everyone in.
They join in.
Podcast.
These people would join in.
Ooh.
We could get celebrity guest stars that don't know what's going on and don't care.
I mean, that's every radio show ever, really.
Exactly.
We just gotta be legit. Just have everyone on. Get callers.
Yes. We'll give someone a boom mic
with ID pictures on them.
Oh, we'll be so legit.
Let's get a boom mic, by which I mean a feather duster on a stick, and just pretend that it's a boom mic.
If we can get to the point where we have a studio where Natty doesn't sound like he's like 60 feet away from me when he's talking, then we'll talk about getting press passes.
It shall never happen. I only podcast from a distance.
I don't know what happened. It sounds fine, but he sounds so far away. I can barely hear him. You were talking about that story earlier. I can fucking hear what he's saying.
Yeah, you guys won't be able to hear it, but it sounds like I'm at the end of a long alleyway that leads to this room.
But you're fine. It's all showing up there. We even tested it before. Anyways.
In fact, you're showing up higher than we are.
Semantics. Whatever.
Semantics.
For the punch. Anyways, this has been episode 17 of the Misguided Meeples podcast. Cheers, gentlemen. Thank you for being on, Richard. We'll definitely have you on in the future, maybe even next week.
Yes, Richard. You are the best first guest person we've had on. And we're not saying that
because you're the only guest right now.
No.
We'll definitely...
No. I'm taking that. I own that. No one's good enough to be on the show besides me as a special guest.
We'll put on your press pass.
Yes, your press pass will reflect that.
Yes.
But anyways, if you'd like to join the conversation, email us at misguidedmeeplespodcast@gmail.com or tweet us at misguidedmeeple. Thank you so much for joining our conversation this week. We'll talk to y'all next year.
Pour the punch!